Someone released Nova Online's graduation clip, which I find hilarious. Not only did this person release that, they also released testimony on how it went with them and Nova. I'm gonna show you the clip of the graduation right now. Congratulations, Nova. You managed to do something no one else thought you could do. I wonder if, like, his triple chin, like, also smiles with it when he, like, grins like that. I'm gonna show the testimony now, and I'm gonna try my best to keep in the only important stuff about it. I might interject and talk about what they're saying. First thing I want to talk about is all the fucking watermarks on this. This is something that Nova does, and how are you stooping this low because you want credit? Seriously, just ask for credit. It's not that hard to just ask for credit.
Okay guys, the long-awaited story time. So to answer the questions of, is this actually Nova Online? Yes, that's actually Nova Online. If you just look up his real name on Google, it will tell you what his real name is, and it's exactly what the announcer said it was. To the people getting mad at me for doxing him, this is all public information. His first name is fully public and has been for quite some time. And to all the people that are also saying I'm bullying him and fat shaming him, and that I'm also not a looker, I did not say anything about the way he looks.
You should have, though. Honestly, you really should have.
I just posted him walking at his graduation. Anyways, as far as the lore goes, I don't have a whole lot. I went to online school with Nova from my sophomore to my senior year, and this online school is not like Zoom where you can see each other in these classrooms. It's literally just the teacher that you can see and the names of all the students attending. So I knew Nova as his name for all 3 years. I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know anything about him. I didn't even know he lived in my town until graduation. So that's all I really knew. And then my junior year, there was this online virtual prom that people were going to, and he had messaged me in class asking me to go with him to this prom, and where I said no because I wasn't going, because I was going to actual prom with my local high school. And I didn't say no because of who he was. I didn't know who he was. I just said no because I wasn't going. Later on at my graduation, I got there, I sit down, and this kid next to me turns to me and goes, "Oh my gosh, you're Jade Lynn?" And I said, "Yes. Hi." And it was Nova. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's me, Gabe." And I was like, "Oh wow, nice to meet you." And I was a little shocked because I just wasn't expecting him to be him, if you know what I mean. So I just kind of said hi and then went on with my day. And he was sitting there for the entirety of the graduation talking about his TikTok.
That is crazy. The first actual thing this dude talks about is his TikTok. That is the last thing I'm sharing to anyone. Ever. For the first time ever talking to them. Why the fuck would you do that?
And that he needed to get content for his TikTok, that he was TikTok famous. And I was kind of just like oh, cool. Like, yeah, right. Like, everybody says they're TikTok famous.
No one says that they're TikTok famous. And if they do, they're kind of corny as fuck.
And because I did not know how relevant he was online. So, then the video takes place. And then, I never think really about him again until I run into him at Walmart a couple months later, and he messages me on Facebook. I don't remember the context of these messages or why things were being said that the way they were, but I think what happened is that he messaged me trying to talk to me again, and I told him I had a boyfriend, and then it kind of just turned sour after that because I only have one screenshot and it's in the middle of the messages, so I don't remember what happened, but we were both angry, obviously. So I'll show that here.
At least my boyfriend knows how to wipe his ass. Fuck off. I never wanted to date you anyways. I'm bi-gender now and happy I'm a boy and girl. Now I don't want to date you. That was awesome. That was amazing. Two whole genders and neither can wipe their ass. That is the greatest comeback I've ever seen. Goes all ways but can't get none, imagine. You were my first love. I would have treated you better than him. That is corny as fuck. The rest of that probably gave him a stiffy, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck?
And then that second clip is him posting my profile picture on his feed, claiming that I was his girlfriend to try to get back at me or something. I don't really remember or know what the goal was. So that I think was the last time I talked to him. I know that I've had some discourse back and forth with him over Instagram and TikTok since then, but not very long after that. So it's been at least 2 years, because this was back in 2022 when all of this happened. And I haven't seen or heard from him again. I'm also not really in the same town as him anymore. I'm in the town over, so I don't really run into him a whole lot. I have heard from family members that have worked with him that he worked at our local Walmart and got fired for harassing underage women, like customers, while he was working, which I don't know the validity of that. This is all alleged. Does it surprise me? No, not even a little bit, because I did get that vibe from him in the brief moments I have talked to him over the years. So, yeah, I did not realize he was this big.
Oh boy, is he big. He is massive. Massive.
I did not expect my video to blow up like that and thought it would get a little bit of traction. Not like that, though.
Her video did get like 500,000 views or around there. But then her like actual like story time video only got like 4,000 views. Overall, though, I don't think like people were like saying, oh no, this did not happen.
I have a lot of other friends with a lot more lore who do know him a little bit more personally than I do. But that's all I got for you guys right now. So that's the story time.
Yeah, so that was it for the story time, and they went to go on and show the full clip of the graduation, but I doubt anyone is like in full disbelief that that was Nova. If this person makes any more like important updates, I will make a video on it. But for now, that's all we have. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't end up like Nova.